Hey everybody, it's Hut Wiggly. I have got some stupendous news, at least stupendous for me. I am now a college graduate. It's still unofficial, but from the looks of things, I'm going to get at least a D in my senior project class, which is the final hurdle I have to cross to get my diploma. So right now, as it stands, I'm going to get at least a D, but probably more like a B or an A in my my senior project class. While I'm here, while I got you guys' attention, I wanted to dispel some rumors or stop some debate. The Boba Fett versus the Cairo Swordsman video that I did last year has reached over 100,000 views, which is like crazy. I wish that I hadn't put the John Williams soundtrack music in it. I could get paid for it then, but since I have John Williams in it, I don't get paid for it. I could try to get paid for it, but if somebody finds out that John Williams is on there, they'll take the video down. And as popular as it is, I really don't want to take it down. But there's a lot of debate, I guess, about what Boba Fett I'm using. Oh, people are like, oh, is it the MediaCom or is it the Sideshow? Or I just wanted to dispel that really quick. Right here. Here is the Boba Fett that I use. Okay, he is. He started out. I bought him off of kbtoys.com website probably like 10 years ago. He was the talking Boba Fett action figure originally, the Hasbro made. You push a button on him somewhere, I don't remember where because he's changed so much since then, but you'd push a button on him and he would say things like, he's no good to me, Dad, and you know, stuff like that. Boba Fett didn't really say much in the trilogy, but he started off as the talking Boba Fett action figure from Hasbro that I bought off KB Toys website for 15 bucks. About 10 years ago. He had those lame rubber legs, those bendy legs that that Hasbro was so fond of with their the Hall of Fame G.I. Joe line and their early 12-inch Star Wars figures. He started off as that. I removed the Boba Fett uniform costume thing, and I've used a variety of bodies for him since, but I've finally settled on one. This is... I'll show you this, hopefully. The helmet is the Boba Fett head sculpt, which I just hollowed out with a Dremel tool. That was real simple to do. The head sculpt is actually from a 1990s era Action Man figure. The hands are from a G.I. Joe paramedic. I think they're supposed to be like rubber gloves or something. They're gray. They kind of match, you know, Boba Fett's color scheme. I thought about painting them so they matched, you know, the little markings on Boba Fett's gloves, but I'm just lazy and haven't gotten around to that yet. The body that's underneath the uniform, I've gone through several bodies. I've used, I've used 21st Century Toys body. I think I used a Max Steel body at one point too. He just really filled out the suit nice. But what I eventually settled on, this is a MediaCom body underneath here. I like it. He's got like crazy articulation, and I can do really cool stuff with him, and he holds poses pretty well. So that's what I eventually settled on. The head sculpt, like I said, is from a 1990s era Action Man. I actually sawed off the neck joint from the Action Man figure with a hacksaw, and I crazy glued it to the neck post for the MediaCom figure. So he's got mad gobs of articulation in his head. He can look, you know, all kinds of crazy directions, which I was kind of wanting. Gives him, since he's, you know, usually wearing the mask, it gives him a little bit more range of expression. The blasters from the original Hasbro figure. I like the way the suit fits him. It's kind of baggy and gives him, you know, a lot of range of motion. He can, you know, it fits him baggy, so he's kind of not fettered by a costume. This is lame as hell. There was a warning on the package when I bought the original Boba Fett. It said, do not point the missile at people's eyes or faces or point at animals. And it doesn't really shoot that far or very hard, so Anyways, I still have that. This is the original Boba Fett backpack thing from the Hasbro figure. But the costume, again, the costume is Hasbro. The figure underneath is Mediacom. The hands are G.I. Joe. The head sculpt is a 90s Action Man. For this little neck joint, since Boba Fett's kind of wearing a spacesuit, I used this, it's a threaded end from a piece of plastic PVC pipe. I don't know if you can see that, but just kind of looked really, it's ribbed and looks like, you know, a neck joint, kind of like the Stormtroopers have. And I just thought it was really cool, so I used that, and it makes it look very cool to me. So there he is, and I think I'm going to keep him this way. I do like him. I do like the Mediacom body. I think this is the ultimate Boba Fett as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure people would argue that, you know, Sideshow or Mediacom makes a better Boba Fett. That's great. I got the Mediacom body and the Hasbro uniform. I like the Hasbro uniform. It looks kind of cartoony. It's a little more durable. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't do too much with the Mediacom body if I, you know, or with the Mediacom uniform. If I had it, I'd be afraid I'd break it. The Hasbro uniform's geared towards, you know, kids who are going to play with it, so I just thought it would be cool to, you know, have a little more durable, rugged uniform. But like I said, I got the Mediacom body, the naked body, headless body from an action figure I bought on clearance. It was $15. It was a Mediacom figure. It was one of the Battle of the Planets. This was like 8 years ago or so. So the Mediacom body cost me $15. The Boba Fett cost me $15. I got the Action Man in a trade, I think, with a G.I. Joe collector. I got the G.I. Joe that the hands came from in a trade. So I think I have a total of maybe $30-40 into this figure here, as far as you know, spending wise. So I think I came out ahead on the Mediacom figure. You know, he doesn't have the breakable antenna thing that I mean, look at this. I'm bending the crap out of this antenna and it's not breaking. He has the, you know, he's just a little more durable figure. I'm not looking for, you know, a museum quality Boba Fett figure for my videos, but he's been in a couple videos. Probably look for him in a couple more. I actually recently scored another one of these talking Boba Fetts on eBay. So I'm going to eventually try to make him identical to this one. So I've got another Boba Fett on the way. I just like Boba Fett as a character. He's just a cool character, and I was really happy with this one because I was able to basically make it myself, and I think he looks cool, and I'm happy with him, and he's not going to break anytime soon. And I don't have that. If I spent, you know, $100 for a Mediacom or a Sideshow Boba Fett, I probably wouldn't use him for stop motion. I'd be afraid of breaking him and stuff. But this one, I like it. It's rugged, it's durable. He's got the bendable hands, so I can, you know, change the position of his hands to do gestures or whatever. Like I said, I'm happy. I'm not trying to like bang my own drum or anything like that. But it's just a cool Boba Fett, and I'm happy as hell that, you know, he turned out the way he did, and I'm happy as hell that a lot of you like him enough to ask me which Boba Fett is that. So. Anyways, I just wanted to settle that because everybody's, you know, trying to debate with each other, and there's a lot of back and forth on that video about Boba Fett. So I just wanted to solve that once and for all. There's probably still going to be some debate, but anyways, definitively, you have it from me where my Boba Fett came from, what he is, and how I made him.